Yo, what's up everyone? Hello. Hey, DNL, Xelite, hey Lenny, salut Arnaud, salut Nefeni. Thanks man. Salut Paul. Hey Mutant, oh long time no see man, how are you? Hey Rise. Hey Nayam, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Okay, so like every time I must not forget to put music because if I don't do it now I will forget. What should I do? I'm guessing you should be able to hear this. Right. Is it not too loud? Is that okay? Hey Hadrian. Oui, je vais venir en vocal, Nef. Parce que je connais pas le mode de jeu, donc... You hear it? Nice. So yeah, I will voice chat with my buddies, so I may speak French for a bit, guys, don't worry. That's because I don't know the game mode at all, so they will have to guide me. Hey Sig, hi Neon. I watch your Marshall Pikeman vid. Is it say it's your favorite lineup? It's still your favorite lineup. Is it still my favorite lineup? That's a good question. When it comes to how it works, yes. I think it's a very... I mean, I like the way turn-based skills work, etc. I like the way Octavian and Ram work. But is it efficient? I think it is complicated to make this lineup work effectively. It's easily countered and it doesn't work in every situation. But I still like the lineup nonetheless. What is Stellar Glory? Stellar Glory is... how should I explain that? It's kind of a global ranking where you are matched with other servers basically, and you are compared with other servers based on activity. What's your verdict on Mehmet? He's very different from Attila. It's not the same buffs at all. I still believe Attila is still God tier. Attila is still a God tier support. Peu de traduction. Malheureusement, il n'y en a jamais eu sur les streams parce qu'en fait, comme je stream en... Il y a très peu de délai, enfin il y a quasiment pas de délai en fait. C'est la seule option pour laquelle il n'y a pas de traduction, quand tu mets pas de délai. Parce que je pense qu'il a pas le temps de traduire. Non, je vais pas vous emmerder avec de l'anglais, n'est fini. Hey Wigbot, thank you man. Mehmet is very good, he's better with archers. The good thing with Mehmet is Mehmet allows you to fully play your Lubu lineup without missing on Attila. Basically you can play Lubu, Attila Rani or Lubu Guanyu Attila, depending on what you want. And you can play at the same time Mulan Mehmet Bellevue, which is the new best in Season 3, basically. What are your thoughts in Ram, Octavian and Bushra? It is a good lineup to support your team. It's a good support lineup, basically. It's a good tanky lineup. Hey Ace. Good to see you friend, and that you seem to be doing better. Thank you man, yeah. Hopefully see you on the battlefield in MEE. Yeah, it will be 5 AM for me and I have to wake up at 8 AM tomorrow, so I will not be there. Hey, the lag. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, because tomorrow, you know, tomorrow morning I'm not here. Usually on the weekends we go and visit some places with my fiance to know where we will, you know, marry each other, right? So we go and visit castles, etc. No spoil, right? But we go and visit some places where we'd like to organize our wedding. So tomorrow morning I will be visiting a castle. So I will not be there for the Mightiest Empire event, I think. Maybe I will send 1 or 2 armies, you know, if I'm a zombie and and I somehow wake up. But I cannot be certain about that. Thanks for the sub, the lag. Thank you, man. There's a new feature, by the way, on what's it called? There's a new feature on YouTube where you can make, where you can give super thanks or whatever that is. Or I think you can also highlight your messages or something like that. I'm not sure. So I'm going to cosplay as Ram. I'm going to cosplay as Harold. The game, guys. So yeah, I'm glad we're up against Kingdom 3. I hope you guys, because I'm assuming you're against Kingdom 3, Ace. Ah, maybe you're from 118. Because I have 2 Mightiest Empire events at the same, at the exact same time tomorrow. One against 18, sorry, and one against Kingdom 3. And I will not be able to attend any of them. So this Battle of Dawn thing, I have never played it. Where are my buffs? We are up against Kingdom 8, I think. Yeah, that lag, absolutely. Where is the... Where is it? Wait, am I blind? Where's the... air dock? Oh, it's here. Okay, I'm clearly dumb as fuck. Do we say to wander? How does it work? I guess that's the same. No available wonders. Tu sais comment on y rentre, Nef? Nef? 180 Samwise. Ah, yes. Yes, Samwise. Okay, the name rings a bell. Check the button on top. Edit troop. Ah, okay. Wow. Okay, it's taking me by surprise. Help me. This. Where is she? Trib. Yodit. Thank God I have a chat. Yodit. Hello. Am I okay? We go with Swordsman. And here we go with Mr. Ramses. Gordon Ramses. Nope. We go with Mr. Charlemagne and with Theodora. With archers, preferably. Deploy. Yes. Enter. Oh, so we don't actually need to send our troops outside? Okay. Okay, I'll join my friends in voice chat. and speak French. Allô? Vous allez bien? Oh. Hello. Ah, hello. Hello Salo, hello JDK. Is it a full French alliance? No, we have like 60% French and 30% Indonesian and 10% international. So what is this game mode? Solar Temple, Dawnbreak Temple. Yes. Okay. Okay, we protect you then, okay. Okay. On the side, okay. I will divide myself. You guys can see on the chat, my accent becomes French. Yes, me, I will be a pain for them in the center. Requiem le frérot. They were all mid lane. Not mid lane, but center. And top side, it seems. Why we can't use midasbuy in India? That's because the Indian government has banned everything linked to Age of Empires Mobile, I think. They have many archers. Target avec son loubou, lui. Go away, loubou. Out with you. Okay, target me, guys. Yes, 6 on me, 7, yes. Please. my Ramses had so many on him. We'll try to block them, but I'm not sure I can do a lot there. I'm dead as well. Looks like area effect heroes would be good here. Yeah, absolutely, I think so too. You can see they have so many archers as well. I will... Wait, am I getting attacked already? Oh, I'm getting spawn camped. That's not nice. Oh yeah, they're definitely spawn camping us. You can see that while Ramses is good, you can see that Lubu, etc. still do pretty decent amount of damage to me. There's so many of them, what the hell? I'm still doing pretty decent damage, I feel like, but it's not enough. Too many of them. What's your first step series? It's helpful, thanks. Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad that helped you. Hey, Laurie Solidary, that's hard to say. How are you? Welcome. This item is not available in your country. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, AoEM and everything related to, not Riot Games, but Tencent is banned in India. And because of that, lots of things are blocked. Damn, I was really unlucky with my procs here. I didn't activate any secondary strike skills for my Miyamoto. Can you not switch the country on midasbuy with a VPN? That's a good question. I think you should be able to, yeah. Damn, there's really a ton of them. They are Zergs, you know, guys? If you've played StarCraft. Look how many Lubus I have on me. That's what I mean when I say that Lubu is still very strong. Ramses cannot do much against Lubu. Still do good damage to them, but yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like there's every time there's 6 of them on me. No, Indiana VPN works for me just buy. So how does it work? So we're capturing buildings, I see. So what happens now? They have 1 relic. Okay. Wait, I'm so fast? What? Why am I so fast? Looks like no gems in this mode. Oh, is that why I feel so weak? If that's true. No gems, you say? I need to check. How many troops do I have here? 165k. Hey, Erdinch. If that's true, Xylite, then that's a very big advantage for Mulan and for Lubu. And that would mean that Ramses is ass. Is Ramses better than Hannibal's army? It's very different. Hannibal is better in teamfights. No, gems count, it seems, because I have more here. Hey Malbec, I was gonna say, I was gonna talk to you in French, Malbec, I don't know why. I was gonna say, salut Malbec. Don't ask me why. In how much days, months will be obtainable after the new server starts? I would say 80 days, something like that. Why is it not capturing? Okay. Why do I feel so weak? That's so weird. I mean, they have buffs, etc., which I can understand. But still, you really feel weak. Okay, I need to go there. Let's see. Okay, everyone's targeting me now. Look, you see, without my commander skill, I'm useless. That's why Ramses is, you know... See? Like Ramses, without your signature skill, without your commander skill, you're useless. That's why I say this lineup is very overhyped as it is now. It's good, of course, but as you can see, get swarmed and you're dead. Simple as that. I will stay here too for this. Parce qu'il flex, je pense. Wait, why is my rage being reduced? What? Did you see that? Was it just me? What's happening? Why is my rage going down? What? What? Hey Titobot, what's up, man? Why did my rage go down? What? Is there a skill that reduces rage that I don't know of? Did I see the first roll? I think I have the Zealot roll or something like that. Yeah, I feel so much weaker in this game mode for some reason. They do have some buffs, you know. Does the relic give a buff? Participate in relic contest or escort mission for 90 seconds. Okay. Oh, there are quests in this game mode? What's your thoughts on martial swordsmen? Mixed. Martial swordsmen are actually kind of interesting. But the problem with martial swordsmen is that they're all tavern heroes, so they're very long to upgrade. So when you arrive at season 2, they will be basically, you know, overwhelmed by Lubu, etc. Why does I'm contesting now? Why is it not progressing? Bro, I cannot even see who I'm targeting. I cannot zoom more. I would like to zoom more to be able to target someone else. Yeah, I know, Diksha, but that's the, you know, that's... I told them as well, I think that's stupid that... To me, that's stupid that tavern heroes are more difficult to rank up than actual wheel heroes. That makes no sense to me. I think that was part of one of my questions to the developers as well in the interview. Like, why is it so hard to rank up tavern heroes? Like in this account, so this account, we've had martial swordsman heroes for maybe more than that, 4 or 5 months. And in 4 or 5 months, my martial swordsman heroes are like 2 stars, maybe? In 4 months. Like only spinning, you know, only rolling in the tavern. There's so many of them. So they need to increase the drop rate here, or give more tokens, or, you know, there's many of things they could do. I need them to target me. Okay, 7 on me. Let's see my points go. Oh, my points are not going up. Hello, can I kill someone? Okay, a bit. Okay. Right to be on Discord? Yeah, I'll have a look at it after the match. I think I'm pretty sure we've lost, but still. Is it a wonder contest without vision? Do you know if the matchmaking will be brackets or all servers? Oh, that's a very good question, Malbec. That's a bit different than Wonder Contest, but yeah, it's open field only with 2 matches only, indeed, like Boast suggested. There's a whole, you know, there's map, you have to take control of the map, you have to capture relics and accompany relics and stuff. There's a lot to do. Yeah, there are so many archers. See, that's a mistake I will not make twice, is bring swordsmen to this game mode against Kingdom 8. Swordsmen are not the way to go against them. So you can see season 3, it's still Mulan and Lubu, right? There's nothing else. And you can see even as a whale. But I mean, beta is different, right? Because beta, pretty much everyone is a whale. In beta, even free-to-plays, I have tier 7 with at least one army with 5 stars. Is it? Yeah, it's 30 versus 30, yeah. I think there's only 25 of us. I think I can see points of those one Lions ranking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, 11, 12. So we have 12 AFKs. We have 12 AFKs out of 25 registered. So there's only 13 of us. There's only 13 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, Excel has points. No? Or is it not the same Excel? Oh, it's not the same, the cheeky one. Yeah, he has an alt account, I see. Yeah, it's very hard in beta to get active players. As you can see, half of us are AFK, so that's rough. But you know, it is what it is. What you get for playing in beta, I guess. And how many AFKs do they have in Kingdom 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 AFKs out of 30 players, so it's 23 versus 13 right now. 23 versus 13, so yeah. There's a 10 players difference. On est en 23 contre 13, donc voilà, vous voilà. Enfin, vous étonnez pas du résultat, entre guillemets. But it seems like a cool game mode. It seems cool, honestly. Of course, I wish there will be a match where there's a lot more of us. Oh, we took a relic. They are giving us a chance, guys. Kingdom 8, very nice. My one WP was a bomb, enemy didn't show. You could get Meteor Steel from Valentine's event, last 2 packs. Meteor Steel? Ah! That's true. Hey Thomas, what's up, man? Those 13 get those 12 get the boot? Yeah. But you know, it is what it is, right? Our server is close to 1 year old in beta. We have had, like, keep in mind, guys, some people, yeah, I mean, you know, rightly so, people ask for KVK, etc. We have been in beta with, at one point, we didn't have won the contests. And we stayed 3 months without any content. Like nothing. We had no Wonder Contest, no Mightiest Empire event, no Kingdom's Horde for 3 months, and we had no Battlefield Survivor mode either. It was removed. And during these 3 months with no content, we had so many players who left. So many. Currently I'm using Guan Yu, Attila and Harold. And change when Bulbu comes. Yeah, that's the good plan, Diksha. I don't have a level... Yeah, level 40 legendary ring is... yeah, good luck. It's rough. Yes, Thomas, yeah. It's only Ramses, yeah. It's only Ramses and his signature skill. Any beta testers, here's how we will get Meteor Steel in the future. Probably bundles. I'm sorry to say, but by the time any free-to-play players get to needing meteor steel, it will be not soon. It will be in quite some time, I believe. I'm quite sad we didn't have both Wonder Contest and this game mode this week. I hope we will have both at some point. Especially if they want to decrease the pacing of Mightiest Empire events. It would be nice to at least have 2 events weekly, I believe. That would be good. I'm being targeted by nasty mule hands. It's like that right now, people quitting because of boredom. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you know, to be fair, you know, the game... Oh, I didn't see there's a map here. You know, the game is being released, etc. I mean, the game is like, what, 4 months old now? October, November, December. Okay, 4 to 5 months old. GG Kingdom 8. Okay, still... Plus, it's decent... Salut Chéro. On avait 12 AFK sur 25. Non, ils en avaient 7 sur 30. Ah. Thank you. Honestly, I think this game mode could be nice. I think this game mode could be real nice. I kind of liked, you know, the fact... I mean, I couldn't enjoy it a lot because we were... I mean, they were overwhelmingly stronger. But I think, you know, this game mode could be interesting. But I wish that... Oh, okay. I wish they actually make it, you know, every... We've won the contest so that we can play both. Again, especially if they are to release Mightiest Empire event less often. Okay, so good to know we do not need the Wonder Air Dock for this event. I think I need something here, so still 7 days. So I managed to get that. Who will receive mythical troop theme? Ah, you mean in the latest thing, the Stellar Glory thing? Here. Oh, what the fuck? We are 3 now? Okay. We used to be 4, but that's very close. Salut le cac, comment tu vas? Even shorter than normal Wonder PvP? Ah, that's a good question. Yes, it's shorter, Dalag, because there is no 10-minute preparation thing, you know? So Stellar Glory, how does it work? So, a quick guide to Stellar Glory, okay? How does this work? It's actually pretty straightforward. You go to this icon, so it will be here. You go to... Okay, so here it is, all right? You have Kingdom, so you have the Kingdom placement. Kingdom placement is pretty straightforward. You have the best Kingdom. Here is Kingdom 2, the number 2 Kingdom, Kingdom 8, and then we have Earth, Kingdom 3, etc. So you have the top 3 ranking. You have the score of past seasons, and you have your alliance... I mean, you have your server rankings over the course of the, I guess, the seasons, right? So here you see that season 1, we are 3rd. So at the end of the season, so March the 30th, no, how do you say that in English? 30th? Yeah. If we end up 3rd, we will have a medal that will say, okay, this kingdom was 3rd, in its, you know, in its placement or whatever, in glory records. So now you have a way to see what server, you know, how good is a kingdom, you know. So this is basically an activity test. How do you get points? You get points like this. You get points by being active, basically. Fish at the dock 1 time to get points. Recruit 1 time from a legendary arrival. Participate in rally against tribes. Make 40 alliance donations. And this scales, by the way. This starts at 20. And once you finish 20, this goes up to 40. So these quests scale. Assist allies, defeat common tribes, gather resources, deal damage in Trojan turmoil, train or promote troops. It's daily. Everything here is daily. Complete arena apex. So this scales as well, which is a bit stupid, but yeah, this was 5 at first and then it's 10. Complete exploration events, frontline escort, etc, etc. Obviously the upgrading building is kind of sad because, well, we don't have any buildings to upgrade anymore in beta, but it is what it is. So these are how you get points daily. And I think that when you claim your chest, you don't get any more points, but I'm not sure. You can see I've been a bad student, right? I have only 7k points. And you can see the top players have 10,000. I think there's a cap to weekly points as well. I think you can only get a maximum of 7k points here. I think they just fixed that. You get daily rewards for being active, basically, as well. Every 200 points you get, you can claim a chest daily. So you have a server placement, and this is... I cannot show you, I think, but this is based off 10 servers. This is 10 servers competing against one another, basically. So it will be brackets of 10 servers in global as well, I believe. Okay, they don't say it specifically here, but I would assume that's 10 as well. You have rewards. You have rewards weekly based on your placement, and it's been nerfed already. Okay, can anyone? Okay, let me look at something here. I'm pretty sure this has been nerfed. There used to be Empire coins here, no? Or am I old already? I'm pretty sure there was Empire coins here. So anyway, if someone can check, I'm pretty sure there was Empire coins in here. So just like milestones, you have weekly rewards. You have weekly rewards. This is for the whole kingdom. The lag. These are rewards for the server. And at the end of the season, a season lasts, I think it's 6 weeks. A season lasts 6 weeks. The permanent. This is permanent, but I'll talk about it. So you have seasonal rewards every 6 weeks. So it's not often, it's 1 month and a half. You get rewards based on your kingdom placement. So my kingdom right now is rank 3. So at the end of the season, I will get these rewards. 9k Empire coins, XP, and what's it called? Skill XP. Number 2 will get this, number 1 will get this. And there is something else, which is called the Celestial Sovereign. As I understand it, and I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think that only one person gets this skin, and I think it's the king of the #1 alliance. I think it's only the king of the #1 server at the end of the Stellar Glory. I think. That's my perception of things. Because it's called Celestial Sovereign, so there's Sovereign. It's a kingdom reward, so I would assume that the king gets rewarded for leading his kingdom to victory. And this is, so 1 player every 6 weeks, basically. That's badass. Yeah, it is very good. But mythical frame, the buffs, as you can see, the buffs are 3 times the buffs of a legendary skin. 3 times. It's massive. Attack in rally battles plus 5%. That's enormous. Hey Prime, why do I speak French? I'm sorry. Who was nerfed? I think the weekly rewards were nerfed, but I'm not entirely sure. I think they were nerfed. If someone can confirm, I don't know if someone has a... you know, I don't think I talk about it on my video about patch note 1.4. Let me check. I think I talk about it, but not about the rewards. Yeah, it's not in there. So I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, only 1 person. So these are kingdom rewards. So weekly and seasonal. Then you have alliance rewards. So you can see my alliance is top 10 throughout all alliances across the 10 servers. There's just 10 servers in beta. I hope all servers though. Would be nice to see all servers activity. Yeah, I agree, Malbec. The reason I think it's still 10 is because there's a little animation when you start. When you enter the Stellar Glory thing, there's a little animation which I cannot trigger again. I don't know how. But yeah, there's an animation where basically you see a globe, like the planet or whatever, and you know, there's little flags planted in there, and there's basically enough space for 10 servers. That's why I assume that it's gonna be 10 again. So you also get rewards for your alliance. As you can see, Kingdom 2 is doing very good. Kingdom 4 is a perfect example of what you just said, Malbec. Kingdom 4 is not as active as other servers, but their main alliance, AoB, gets rewarded for their activity, which I think is very good. Oh, nice, Lizard. Lizard. Yeah, you can see Kingdom 1 is struggling, right? This is our top 1 alliance, and this is our top 2 alliance, so we're struggling. So you have rewards every week as well. So these are weekly rewards. You get more legendary magma crystals every week. You get some forging speed-ups, some iron meteorites, some legendary blueprints. So if you're first, honestly, that's quite nice to have, you know, every like 10 legendary magma crystals every week. If you add that up to what's it called, to treasure hunt and etc., that's actually kind of nice. And then you have these little personal rewards. You have a small chest every day, which I cannot check right now, but basically every day you have a reward as well. So you have 1 daily reward, you have 2 weekly rewards, and you have 1 seasonal reward, 1 big seasonal reward. Okay, let me become Ubu. I have evolved. So I think Stellar Glory is good because that's more reward. I mean, there's no downside to it, aside from the fact that it introduces mythical skins, right? But if they keep mythical skins to this type of events only, I am not against it. Because this is not money locked, right? That means that, let's say, Kingdom 42, for instance. Kingdom 42 is probably Server 42 is probably one of the strongest in global. Is it the most active? I don't know. I haven't played in 42 for a while. But it is very strong. But if Server 42 decides to choose a free-to-play as king, then the king will get the reward, the mythical skin. That's how I understand it. That's my understanding of this system. It's a bit... I'm not sure entirely. Let me see. Okay, is there any more matchmakings? Multiple kingdoms will be matched. So they don't say how many kingdoms. Opponents are matched by that kingdom, blah, blah, blah. So you get points by doing daily activities, won the contest, Battle of Dawn, and the Mightiest Empire. When they say the Mightiest Empire, they mean the fighting stage. The personal rankings are affected by the season's quest activity with a limit of 7,000 per week. Blah, 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 calculated, blah, blah, blah. Kingdom ranking rewards. Player who reach daily activity requirements can claim daily Stellar Glory rewards from the personal rankings. Weekly Stellar Glory rewards are distributed based on Alliance and Kingdom rankings, as we saw. Players who meet weekly activity requirements will receive reward mails. Seasonal Stellar Glory rewards are distributed based on the Kingdom rankings. Players who meet seasonal activity requirements will receive rewards mail. The top 3 servers at the end of each season will receive the exclusive building Hero's Stele. This stele provides buffs to all Kingdom members, but they don't say anything about this particular buff. But I assume, based on how it's called, Celestial Sovereign, that only the king of the winning kingdom will get it. So this is not locked behind money, which is pretty good. It's locked behind activity. What's Hero Stele? Is it Hero Medals? No, it's like this. Let me show you. You know, you have at the end of a milestone, you have a statue if your alliance is first, second, or third. I don't know if you see what I mean. Where is it? I don't think it's here. I don't know where it is in Kingdom 1, but maybe I can see here. Ah, you don't want me to have it, do you, Dalag? But that would make sense, Dalag, I agree. At first I thought it was, you know, the top 1 player of the kingdom or something like that. But it doesn't look like it. From my understanding, at least. Maybe I'm wrong, so don't, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Yes, honestly, the lag, you know, I'm being cheeky with you, but if it comes to 119 and if we end up winning, obviously I will not appoint myself king, you know, that week. This here, Kumar. This statue here. This is the same thing that you will have in the Stellar Glory thing. This is an S3 event, or expect this on S4. I think this will come to global way sooner than Season 3, Boast. Salut Albator, ça va et toi? Tu pensais de Battle of Dawn? On n'était pas nombreux, mais c'était sympa, j'aime bien le game mode. Maybe Top Alliance? I'm not sure, because if it was Top Alliance, there would be... if it was Top Alliance, it would be in the Alliance rewards. That's why I'm confused. And I don't think that they would give this frame to 150 people, you know, 170. Because it's a mythical frame, and if it's permanent, that's why they want to give it to one person only. But yeah, don't worry, Dalag. I will kick you out of the alliance before before you have a chance to take the throne. Nah, but yeah. A bit top up bonus? I don't know. Spend 5k to get the skin. But honestly, like, you know, jokes and sarcasm aside, like, if they lock these type of skins behind these type of events, that means two things. It first means that these frames are accessible for not everyone, obviously. You need to be in an active kingdom, which, by the way, will be good when we have migrations. To me, this type of event means that migrations are close as well, because when you're in a kingdom that you are sure will never make it to top 10, you will want to migrate. So this will, you know, this is also a way to make people want to migrate to busy kingdoms, basically. I see it as like that, you know. So these, this is, to me, this is nice because this means mythical frames, or maybe skins later on, can be accessible by lower spenders. You just need to have a well-organized server, etc. So this rewards not specifically spending, but coordination. This rewards activity, etc. And to me, the fact that it's every 6 weeks is a lot, but that also means that they intend to have the game last, right? If that makes sense. Because why would they have something like this with records that show your numbers of win? Kind of like, I think the, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Rise of Kingdoms have this kind of system as well, no? Where you can see who won which KVK or whatever. So it's kind of the same thing. You will be able to see what server won, you know, which season or whatever. So you'll be able to track good servers, etc. I believe. So the fact that it's every 6 weeks, and that they want to track the number of wins, etc., probably means to me that, you know, they, contrary to what some people say, especially after the Mightiest Empire announcement that they've made, that they want this game to keep going, you know? It shows to me. Yes, I see your point, the lag. Should I use Mermet in Miyamoto and Unit lineup, or Guamelan and Bellevue lineup? I don't have Tribuana. Ah, you don't have Tribuana. Then yes, you can use Mehmet, Kumar. But then your guild have to like you to let you get the skin. Yes, absolutely. But I mean, it's not about the guild. Imagine, you know, we have a rotation. Okay, we have people from 119 here. Okay, you know, we have a rotation for the throne. Imagine the 6th week does not end up during Chilluminati turn. What do we do? You know, you see what I mean? But yeah, I think I don't think they will make it 270 people for one reason, is that it would make this alliance too strong on a server level, which would give it an advantage, small as it is, for future events. That's probably their way of thinking. And their second way of thinking is that they probably do not want to give free money to 170 people. that's a very good question, Kumar. Music and Attila and Randy both in a good lineup. What you can do, Kumar, is you can probably do Mulan, Mehmet. Do you have Bellevue? You can do Mulan, Mehmet, Bellevue. You can do Miyamoto, King Derek, Yodit. And you can do Lubu, Attila, Rani. J'ai trouvé l'event sympa. Ouais, je suis d'accord, Défini. Je pense qu'il y a quelque chose à faire. Moi, l'event m'a pas déçu. Ouais, je trouvais que c'était sympa. Yes, I wanted to be fully pink. What can I buy with that? This, I guess. And exchange these. So I can get this. And that will allow me to... not this. Do not use this chat bubble, guys. This will destroy your eyes. But I have the Burning Heart. Valentine's Blessing title. Nice. Plus 350. That's crazy buff, by the way. You don't see it, but plus 306 and 50 troop capacity is insane. Can I see your Apex formation? Yes, absolutely. Valentine's Blessing. I am blessed, guys. Should I go full purple? Full pink? Portrait? There's no frame? Oh, there is. Nah, I prefer this one. Okay, let me show my Apex formation to someone who asked. Use this. Mulan, Josephine, Mehmet, follow Spender, Mulan with Yoni, Josephine free, Mehmet will. The best, that's indeed not bad, Malbec. The best free-to-play lineup I've had for, entirely free-to-plays. Like free-to-play, like imagine you don't spend a single dollar. And it was actually a very good lineup. Was Bellevue, Mehmet, Attila, or Rani, if you have through some chests, Sometimes they give away chests with Rani in some events. This lineup was actually very decent, surprisingly decent. Let me check. Yeah, Bellevue, Mehmet, Attila, or Rani was actually very, very nice. Can't get the Citadel theme, still playing from start of beta, stuck with 3 items from Olympus set, yeah. Did you see Valentine's event last 14 days? Yes. I think they wanted to make up for the, the last event, sorry, Malbec. But we will have a new event soon as well. What is it, the next one? I forgot what the name was, but they added it in the roadmap. Can I see your swordsman lineup? Yes. Server match can be May or June. April, May or June, yes, apparently. Do we know the next MGE hero? Yes, it will be Ramses. What's your opinion on replacing Guan with Rani? My opinion is that Guan Yu is more is safer in a way because he will provide crits consistently to Lubu, therefore activating his signature skill more often, or benefiting, more often from his signature skill with the damage increase. So it is a way more stable lineup. If you use Rani, you rely a bit more on RNG, on luck. So you will have bigger spikes. You will either do more damage or sometimes you will do less damage. It's overall, like on average, it's better than Guan Yu by a small margin. But it is more, more random. What ring you use for Tribuana? I used to use Skyward Knight, but right now I'm trying out Skyward Knight on Theodora, so I don't have it anymore. What do I have? Yeah, I took the Ring of Badger to tank more, because it's for my arena lineup. Is Ramses better in Archer or Swordsman lineup, or can you do both? It's hard to say. Oh, hi Maxi, thanks for the sub, man. How are you, Maxi? It's been a while. Ramses is good. It depends on the meta, it depends on your server. As you could see here, I made the mistake to play... I mean, it was not a mistake, but you could see that I was against a lot of Lubus, and I was against a lot of Mulans. So if I had went Swordsman, I would have struggled against Mulans. And because I was archers, I struggled against cavalry, against Lubus, which makes sense. So that's also why I say Ramses is overhyped. If you saw my match right now, you could see that sometimes I died without even activating my my commander skill, which is everything, like the hero revolves around this commander skill. My lineup is not weak either. Like I have close to 500% damage without buffs. So, my lineup is pretty decent. But the way it works, you need to wait, that's the problem with tactician heroes, basically. You need to wait until stars align, until you have certain conditions that are met to be able to deal the maximum amount of damage. So I think the issue is not whether you play swordsmen or archers with Ramses. The issue is you need to know who you're up against, because sometimes some servers will have more archers or more swordsmen. The meta will sometimes differ a bit depending on the kingdoms. But overall, what you need is good defensive rings to play Ramses. Badger, for example. The Ring of Badger is excellent for that. Hey, Sneaky. I think some could use a nap, but it's good. You are resting tomorrow, right, Maxi? Or are you enjoying some fiesta tomorrow? I'm doing good, thanks, Maxi. Heard you have announced that Ramses is not worth to build if you will not 5-star him. Why is that? That's a good question, Nekushin. So the reason why, you've probably heard me say that Ramses revolves a lot around his commander skill. Ramses' commander skill, basically, what you need to see more than anything is this. Enters the Divine Protection state, increasing strategy by 30, and activating an additional signature skill once per second. You guys probably remember when I mentioned, the machine gun comp with Miyamoto and Tribuana. This is a machine gun. Like every second, for 9 seconds, after you activate your commander skill, Ramses will activate one signature skill every second for 9 seconds. So what is his signature skill? His signature skill deals damage, and it will increase his rage. So the more you cast his signature skill, the more rage you will refill to recast your commander skill. And obviously, if you want to cast your commander skill quickly early on, you need to get rage fast, right? And early on, when you play with Ramses, you will activate your commander skill quicker by casting your signature skill. So you can see my signature skill has 30% activation chance, plus 15 with Strategy Master's Gift. So 45% chance to activate my signature skill every turn. So why is the 5th rank so important? Take a look at this. Okay, remember this. Remember this. For the first 30 seconds of the battle, each activation of the signature skill additionally recovers 16 rage. The effect reduces to recovering 8 rage per activation after 30 seconds. Remember this, guys. 16 rage every activation of his signature skill. Okay, 16. His 5th star increases his recovery by 12 at rank 5, which means that before his rank 5, his rage recovery is only 4 for every signature skill activation. So this 5th rank quadruples the amount of rage you recover by activating your signature skill, which is a massive difference. And because this hero is useless, if you don't activate your commander skill, you need to activate it as fast as possible. If you do not activate your rage quickly, so if you do not have your 5th rank, you will not activate your commander skill quick enough. You will die before that. So you need that. This is essential, basically. Again, I'm just chilling. Nice. You deserve it, my man. Yes, I will release an updated guide, Lefteris. You suggest me to bring back Ganyu instead of Rani in Lubu lineup sig. I think you could do well with Attila Rani, Kumar. Thanks for the membership. Was this okay? Was this okay? Was this okay? You sure it's not 16 plus 12? Yes. Yes, I'm sure. I will show you very simply why, if you give me a minute. Let's hop onto a server where I do not have Ramses. Because when you unlock a star, your commander, what's it called? Your commander details gets updated depending on the star you have. And BlueStacks is bugged. What's your opinion on Marshall Pikemen? I think they suffer a bit from the meta. I think turn-based skills need an overhaul as well. They need to be buffed or changed because the way it works, turn-based skills are way weaker than secondary strike skills, for instance. But overall, the lineup is good. It works especially well as a supportive lineup. Okay, Ramses, let's see. Where is Megamind? Here. Okay, Ramses, you can see here. Okay, so very simply, so we do 1.26 minus 1.19. So we gained 0.07 rage per level times 39. That's 2.73 plus 1.19. That's 4, yeah. So yeah, that's 4 rage. That's 4 rage per activation level 40. So that's why I say that there's the difference between gaining 4 rage every activation and 16 is enormous. And you can see that even at 5 stars, sometimes I get destroyed before I can even activate my commander skill. So imagine if I didn't have that 5 stars. Megamind. I mean, it does look like Megamind. Yes, absolutely, Nekoshin. He does look like Megamind, no? Look at him. When will tier list come? Tier list will be before March, for sure. I hope next week. I mean, the upcoming week, sorry. What's the minimum rank for Mehmet to be good? I think... I can give you a small explanation about Mehmet. Charlemagne is good at free... even with... Okay, Charlemagne is good at 3 stars, Nikki, you're right. Charlemagne is a good support at 3 stars. So if you play Suleiman or Sun Tzu, you can go with Charlemagne 3 stars, that's enough. His 5th star is not that good, but I will explain that in my video. Ramses needs his 5th star. And Mehmet, that's a very good question. Who asked it? Lefteris. So the way Mehmet works, it's sometimes misunderstood. Okay, I will give you a small explanation. So Mehmet, once every 6 seconds, there is a 70% chance to trigger the following effects. Each effect is checked separately. So the first effect is reduces your troops' damage taken by 25%, and the second is increases the damage dealt by your troops' active and secondary strike skills by 30%. So what does this mean? What does each effect is checked separately mean? This means that every 6 seconds you can activate either one of these 2 skills, one of these 2 buffs, either none of them if you're unlucky, or both of them at the same time. When they say each effect is checked separately, that means that whenever this skill activates, the game will say, okay, I will check separately. So he will throw 2 dices, a dice with, 100 faces. If you have 70 or more, you don't activate anything. And if you have 70 or less, you activate your skill. So you have basically 70% chance to activate the damage reduction and 70% chance at the same time to activate the damage buff. If I'm not wrong, yes, okay. So 70% chance and 70% chance, what does that mean? That means that you have 50% chance every 6 seconds to activate both skills at the same time. That's like, that's the way it works, basically. You have 50% chance to activate both buffs at the same time. But this is, 50% chance. That's 07 by, 7. 07 by 07. This is only at 5 stars. Because at the 5th star of Mehmet, what does it say? The 5th star increases the trigger chance of Mehmet's damage reduction and damage increase effects by an additional 10%. So before 5 stars, this is 60%, not 70. So what does that change? That means that you have 70% chance, 60% chance times 60% chance to activate both skills at the same time. I think I should do a graph. Is it time for a paint graphic, guys? This will be messy. Okay, so basically, you have like... Okay, let's put that lower. Damage reduction, that's still too big. Okay, can you read? You have like damage reduction. Okay, that's a bit messy, but can read, I guess. So you have like this, you have like this. You have two choices. You have like yes, 70%, and you have no, you're not lucky, 30% chance. It should be like this, by the way. And then it's like this. Then you roll another dice to know if you activate the what's it called? You have another dice to know if you activate your damage buff. So this will be the damage buff line. Damage buff line. So you have like exactly the same. You know what? I will just do that. Yes, yes, or no, no. So basically, that makes sense. I'm sorry, you know, it's just a paint thing, but so basically, when you enter combat, when you activate your skill, the game will first see this. Okay, do I activate damage reduction? I throw a dice. 70% chance to activate, like the game states. 70% chance to trigger the following effect, reduces your troop damage taken by 25%. So you have 70% chance to activate the damage reduction, and you have 30% chance to not activate it. Then once this is set, during the same turn obviously, the game will throw another dice depending on what you have, to see whether or not you will benefit from the damage buff. So in 70% of the cases you will benefit from this damage buff, and in 30% you will not. So if you want to activate both buffs at the same time, you basically do 70% times 70%, which is roughly 50% chance to activate both here. So this is for 5 stars. This is for 5 stars. I am wording on skill is painful, yes. Imagine literally every 6 seconds you roll 1 dice, and if you hit 1 to 4, you get the damage for the reduction, and you roll 2 dice in the second buff. Yeah, no, it's during the same turn. It's like this looks like it's happening at the same time, basically. This is all in 1 second. And if you are before, rank 5 equal 0.7 times 0.7 equals 0.49. I mean, that's like, let's say, just say that 49% chance to activate both. So this is rank 5. Sure, man. So this is rank 5. And if you are not rank 5, if you are below rank 5, this is what happens. I guess I should remove that. You can see my amazing paint skills, guys. So this is what happens if you are not 5 stars. Ah, it doesn't work like that. Okay, my bad. I guess I need to do that again. Doesn't matter. And then you have this. I'm sorry, guys. Boring maths. boring maths, but at least maybe that helps you understand why the difference between, you know, not 5 stars and 5 stars. So this is what happens below rank 5. Below rank 5, you don't have 70% chance to activate one buff, but you have only 60%. So what does that change? This does not look like a lot, but what that changes is below rank 5. That's gonna be 0.6 times 0.6. So 0.6 is 60%. 60 divided by 100 equal 0.36 plus 36% chance to activate both buffs. So there's a difference of 13% chance to activate both buffs between 4 and 5 stars. What does that mean? That means that roughly around, you know, if you put it, if you explain it, you know, roughly, that means that you go from roughly 30, like 1 chance out of 3 to activate both buffs, to 1 chance out of 2, like basically, like roughly. So it is a pretty big buff, that 5th star. Is it necessary? I'm not sure. But it is good, definitely. Do I understand correctly? Troop can refer to both the troops in March to the hero itself. Yes. According to the legendary gear, do the first 3 stars buff your whole lineup, while only the 4th star buffs only the specific hero. Let's see. If you look at this star, for instance, so Archer's health bonus will buff everyone. Absolutely, this will buff your whole army. Unit capacity will buff obviously your whole army. Damage taken from unit type will also buff your whole army. And Archer's damage taken down, I think, buffs your whole army as well. However, this is for defensive gear. For offensive gear, the skill damage up only works on the hero that you have gear on. Which means that if I use this on Fyodora, for instance, a hero that deals no damage, this is basically useless. That skill damage up bonus. What about Mulan, Mehmet, Attila? I think it does very good as well, Bizo. Let me see, because I'm not entirely. It's not yet all in my mind, so I need to check my notes. Mulan, Mehmet, Attila. It did good, but it did not do as good as Mulan, Mehmet, Belzu. But it does good. So for below 5 stars, the chances of not activated is 16%. One of the two to absolutely Nekoshinia. You want me to send you a screenshot of the paint thing oh, never mind, I closed it. Well, you can check the replay. Would the same setup you have for Ramsey's lineup be effective for swordsmen? It would absolutely work for swordsmen. You would need to swap gear, however, because gear for archers is only effective for archers. Thank you, Sal, for the kind words. I appreciate it, man. We have lots of DM to check afterwards. Let me check my Discord a bit. Hopefully, I hope my explanation of Mehmet was not messy. I hope you could understand what I meant. Got it, thanks. Also, it's better to max out your commander's gear level first while keeping the other two. It's best to balance everyone. Because... where can I give you an example for that? Here, maybe? Plus 0.22. Yeah. I will give you a perfect example, Panos. So this is for this works for everyone. Okay, this is important, guys. When it comes to your gear, always spread your gear level, but always balance it. You know, always level up your gear equally. Why is that? Look here. What's interesting, one of the most important things you get in gear is this passive upgrade here. So you get attack bonus and you get defense bonus depending on the type of gear you have. As you can see here, leveling up from level 40 to 41 requires only 410 forging tools, and you will get 0.22% attack bonus. Okay, so 0.22% for a gear that's level 40 to 41. If you look at the gear level 60, you will also increase your gear by 0.22%, but you will need way more forging tools. So it's always important to balance it out, because if you upgrade everything here to level 80, but the gear on other heroes is low, you can see all of mine is at least 40. Like if everything here is 80 and here it's level 10, then I will have less stats than if I had everything to level 40. That's very important to balance your gear level. If I check here, is it 0.22 as well? Where is it? Speed ups, blah blah blah. No, that's here. I cannot upgrade it because it's not on my army yet. Enhance, okay. See here? From level 1 to 2, it is still plus 0.22%, which means that you will get the same stat buff from level 1 to 2 than from level 60 to 61. So the gear level, upgrade it equally between all of your heroes. That's very important. You'd rather have 12 pieces of gear level 20 on your whole army rather than 3 pieces of gear level 60, basically. The stat buffs from gear levels only work on single heroes. Do you mean the gems? Should you prioritize attack gear? It works on all of your lineup. This buffs your whole army. This is something you can see here. Okay, let's look at this. If I look at this army right here, you can see I have basically I only have this piece of gear. Okay, I only have this helmet. You can see I have nothing else. If I go to bonuses, if I go to defense, you can see 237.4. Okay. If I remove this gear, oh, okay. See, 235.2. So I lost 2.2% of defense, which is the equivalent of what I removed from my gear, because one piece of helmet gives 2.2% damage reduction. See, that's what I lost. That's precisely what I lost. So this percentage is very, very important, and you will get the same amount of percentage from level 1 to 2 than level 60 to 61. So, but the difference is as you can see, it costs only 20 forging tools at the beginning. So always level up your gear equally between all of your heroes. For the stars, it's another matter. It's another debate. But for the levels, always level up equally. Yes, absolutely, Nekoshin. You think Lubu need nerf? I don't think... I think Lubu needs a nerf, but maybe not the way... I mean, maybe not nerf Lubu like to the ground. I think what needs to be changed is the way secondary strike skills work. Because right now you have 4 types of attack in the game. You have active skills, you have turn-based, secondary strike, and passive. The problem is right now, it's not that much Mulan or Lubu, but all of these heroes have one thing in common. They are all secondary strike heroes. Why is that? Why are they so strong? That's because of the way secondary strike heroes work. First of all, secondary strike is the only damage type which gives a state that allows you to cast, to increase your activation chances. Because when you enter the double attack stance, you have more chances to activate your normal attacks. That's the only, this is the only damage type that works this way. If you want to have more activation chance for active skills, you need to take a skill slot for that. That's not the case for secondary strike. You have a ring that does that lets you enter the double attack state, and you have 2 support heroes, Attila and Rani, and Attila being insanely good. Attila gives double attack states, he has Warrior's Image, which is one of the best support skills in the game, and he gives tons of might and damage to his commander. So secondary strike, unlike turn-based skills or unlike passive skills, for instance, you enter a fight and you can deal 80k damage with Lubu with no condition. There is no condition whatsoever for any warrior secondary strike type heroes. And that's an issue for me. If you play passive skills, like warrior pikemen, you need to wait until someone comes around and attacks you manually to trigger counterattacks. So you need to wait until you take damage to deal damage. Whereas again, Lubu can enter the fight, deal a critical strike in your head, turn 1 and destroy you. Active skills kind of work the same. They can enter the fight. If you're lucky, Miyamoto will activate his secondary strike. His signature skill, his signature skill will trigger your signature skill, and then you will have a cascade of skills basically. But the difference is that active skills don't have a way to double the chance of activating their skills. There is no double attack stance for active skills, not yet at least. You need either someone like Tribuana to increase the chance, or you need to take up a skill slot like High Spirit or Mastery Strategies Master Gift. And turn-based are probably the worst of all, because you will activate your turn-based skill instantly when entering the fight, but then you have to wait like 6 or 9 seconds in between which you will do nothing. Nothing at all. And why is that bad? That's because, okay, you will activate Savage, you will activate Octavian signature skill during the first second of the fight, and then you have to wait 9 seconds. In the meantime, Mulan, Lubu, etc. can absolutely destroy you in these 9 seconds. Because while you have to wait for your cooldown to come back up, Lubu, Mulan, etc., any secondary strike heroes will have double attack, and they will deal up to between 2 and 3 skills to your face every turn. So this is extremely unbalanced in that way. The issue is not necessarily Lubu or Mulan. There is a reason why these heroes are good. That's because they have amazing supports. That's because of the way secondary strike skills work. That's because of the double attack stance that does not exist elsewhere. And that's because how weak other skill types are, namely turn-based and passive. Everything has conditions except secondary strike, basically, or the conditions are very low. If you look at active strategy heroes, if you look at, let's say, Suleiman or Sun Tzu, or if you look at Ramses, that's another good example. Suleiman, if you want to deal damage, you need to have the burn state, you need to have the silent state, you need to have the incapacitate state. You need to activate your signature skill and you have a charging state on that signature skill. Bro, like you need to wait until the stars align. If you play Sun Tzu, you need to be in the ultimate strategist stance to deal more damage. So you have a condition to deal more damage, and you have a charging state as well, which is another thing that holds you back. If you play Ramses, you need to activate your commander skill to deal damage, which takes between like 6 to 9 seconds, depending on how lucky you are with your rage generation. If you look at Hannibal, if you want to be more useful, you need to activate your commander skill as well to benefit from the attribute reduction that you inflict to your enemy. So first of all, there is a big difference to me in optimization between tactician heroes and warrior heroes. Warrior heroes are much more easier to use. They're way easier to use. They have less conditions to deal damage. They are cheaper to upgrade as well. While warrior heroes, there's no condition, bro. Like, they just enter the fight and deal damage. And then there is a big difference between skill types as well. Turn-based secondary strike heroes are way stronger than any other hero for now, as it is now. Like, if you look at what they have as well, they have skills like this, weak spot attack, which is amazing. You have a skill that deals tons of damage and increase your own damage by 30% with a might bonus. You can be given double attack by a support. If you look at Ramses, if you want to increase your activation chance or your damage, you need to invest in a skill that will deal no damage. So imagine this. This is 30% damage increase, okay? This is 30% damage increase with a might bonus, so it's at least 60% in reality. And it deals like nearly 400k damage. Like, even the difference in skills is enormous. The customizable skills are way better for warrior heroes. How do you have so much skill points? That's because I've been playing for a long time, Extremeless, and I'm a spender as well. Yes, absolutely, Blender. C'est game, je comprends comment la tire de mes unités impacte les performances de ma line-up. T'avais expliqué ça, tu peux répondre en anglais si tu veux. C'est-à-dire, Robin. La différence, en fait, ça va être dans les attributs de... Enfin, ça va peut-être te répondre. Tes unités, en gros, elles ont des attributs. tes unités ont des attributs que tu vois ici. Elles ont une certaine quantité d'attaque, de défense, etc. Et en fait, à chaque fois que tu montes de tir, de rang, tu vas augmenter ces statistiques de base. Et en fait, ces statistiques de base, là tu vois, je sais pas, mettons tu as une armée de 100 000 soldats, avec des tiers 6, bah tu as une armée de 100 000 soldats qui ont chacun 149 d'attaque, tu vois. Donc en fait, ça va te créer une attaque globale pour ton armée, qui va ensuite être buffée par tes héros, par tes équipements, par tes anneaux, par tes gemmes, etc. Donc en fait, ça va te créer ce qu'on pourrait appeler les stats de base. I find it very hard to get skill points. Yeah, that's because my account is close to 1 year old as well, so you know that's I have a small advantage as well. I will make a stream. So just a heads up, guys. So in 3 weeks, it will be my birthday, so I will have a stream. If you have any ideas for a stream, like maybe not a 24-hour stream, but maybe I will try to have a giveaway. I'm not sure I will be able to. I mean, there will be the giveaway, the monthly giveaway, thanks to the memberships we have on the server, on the channel. So that there will be that, but I don't know if I will be able to give much more. I will see. And maybe there will be something. I will try to come up with something, because I'm 30. I'm 30 in 3 weeks. So it would be nice to have, you know, an anniversary stream. And then in 30 days, as you can see, my account will be 1 year old. So maybe I'll do something with that as well. Have you heard anything from the devs in terms of trying to balance the other skill types? No. I have never even mentioned that to them. I'm not even sure it's something that someone else has noted. And I think it would... I don't think they could balance something like that. What they need to do is with time, they need to add more customizable skills to strategy heroes. They can balance things out by adding new stuff to new commanders or whatever. Or even old commanders. De rien, Robin. Is Supercore player unlock blocked in some countries? I have heard that it is, but I am not sure. I will try to have it confirmed, because a friend of mine is VIP 18 and he does not have Supercore, so you know, that's a mystery to me. What about Mulan Mehmet Khani? It does very well, Ali. It does well. For season 3, you can play Mulan Mehmet Khani is good, Mulan Mehmet Attila is good, Mulan Mehmet Bellevue is the best, especially if you have Radiant Guardian on Mulan. But if you don't have Attila or Rani, then you can play. I mean, Bellevue is the best in with them. Bellevue is better, yeah. The best archer lineup in season 3 is Mulan Mehmet Bellevue, from what I tried. But Mulan Mehmet and Attila is not far behind. Is the book when you Rani still a lot better than Hannibal, Justinian, Ashoka? That's a bit different. The thing is with Hannibal, I don't know how you would say that in English, but in French you would say il a le cul entre deux chaises. His ass is between two seats, right? Because he's not warrior, but he does have some might skills, because Hannibal is half might, half strategy, right? So he does have weak spot attack, etc., and he is secondary strike. So he does have some good perks. But the problem with... I mean, It's not a problem. Hannibal is more team player oriented, right? So if you play with Hannibal, you will have to accept that you are weaker in 1v1 situations. Yep, these are my shrooms, extremeless. What rings do you use for Milan? I would advise you, Art, to use Ring of Daisy on Lugu and Ring of, and Radiant Guardian on Mulan. I think one of the things I should do for Season 3, and 2 and 1 as well, I think something I should have done and that I will probably do for Season 3 is a video where I would choose perhaps my best top 3 or top 4 lineups for each season and pair them together, meaning how I will build them, how I would build them with, you know, without using the same rings. It is different, Nekoshin. I've seen a lot of people talk about that, about Return to Empires, which is the name, the Western name of the Chinese game. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet, and my fiancé is waiting for me, so I will cut the stream soon. But yeah, what I was saying is, Return to Empires looks the same, okay? It is the same combat mechanics, it is the same assets. And that's where it's important. They use the same assets for heroes. But if you look at the Chinese version, Return to Empires, the heroes are not exactly the same. If you look at Leonidas, for instance, Leonidas in Return to Empires is a martial hero which does not deal any counterattack damage, but he does turn-based damage. So Leonidas in Return to Empires is closer to Octavian or Julius Caesar than what we have in the game right now. If you look at Mulan, I think Mulan is martial as well. But some heroes are the same, that's true. I think Justinian and Hannibal work the same in Return to Empires. If you look at... I think Attila is martial as well, or warrior, something like that. I think Tribuana is like pike, something like that. I don't remember exactly. So you can anticipate maybe what Western heroes or what you know, African heroes, etc. they will implement in game by looking at the assets of the Chinese game. But there is most likely the mechanics will be different. Yes, it is. I like that saying. Are you French, Jacob? Are you the Jacob from Kingdom 1? I don't think so, right? Distribute 5 stars important. No. She's good at 5 stars, but it's not a priority, I would say. So yeah, Nekoshin, basically, another thing about Return to Empires is that most of the Chinese heroes will probably never make it to what's it called? To Age of Empires Mobile, because Age of Empires Mobile is aimed at a, you know, at a wider, more global audience. Which, and you know, some heroes, if you look at Return to Empire's Chinese heroes, they come from Chinese folklore, they come from Chinese politics, like old politics from the Three Kingdoms or from the Seven Warring States period, which, you know, do not speak to us, Western audience. So you can expect more, maybe more Southern American heroes, maybe more African heroes, maybe more European heroes, and of course Asian heroes. But it will be balanced, I think. Will you join KVK tomorrow at 4 AM? No, I cannot, sadly. Like I mentioned earlier in the stream, I have to wake up early tomorrow because we will visit places to find, you know, for our wedding. Basically, we are gonna go and visit some castles and stuff to see where we can have a reception for our wedding. So I have to wake up at 8 AM tomorrow, so fighting at 5 AM, you know, gonna be rough. So sadly I will not be here, neither in Kingdom 1 or in Kingdom 119. Playing AoEM in India. Yes, sadly, Mighty Ace, AoEM is banned in India because India has banned everything related to Tencent. Or maybe not Tencent? Yeah, I think Tencent. Thank you. Does Mermaid keep in the Lord of the Eastern Heaven Rings? Yeah, you can keep it, yes. But it does well on Lubu too, so... you can absolutely use Ring of Falcon, Panos, yes. Absolutely right. Question about KVK, is it generally better to consolidate active players to 1 or 2 alliances? I understand. I can relate, Jacob. Kingdom 1 has the same issues. It's better to have... It's better to... If you have many alliances that struggle with active players, it's better to consolidate. Because you will be stronger for cross-server events, etc. You will gain more rewards. And when it comes to giving, you know, capital gifts, etc., if you consolidate your players into 2 alliances at some point, you will share, you know, capitals, so you will have more weekly rewards, you will have more milestone weekly rewards, etc. I don't play Lubu. Attila can stay with Mulan. Or Mulan, Bellevue Attila, if so, Mulan Mermaid, Bellevue is still better. If I don't play Lubu. Yes, Mulan Mermaid Bellevue is still better, especially if you have Radiant Guardian on Mulan. Because the damage that Bellevue gives is, like, thanks to Mehmet buffing her, is better than what Attila will give only to Mulan, basically. Can you explain why Ram became commander in your Pike army? That's because I was getting my I was gonna say I was getting my ass beat in arena, but that's a bit rough on me. I was having some issues in arena with some very strong Lubu players, so I needed to have you know, a global buff to my team. So I put Ram first because of that buff, basically. Hey Victor. Ah yes, the Battle of Dawn, I couldn't enjoy it fully. I mean, I enjoyed it, but we were... half of our team was not online, sadly, so we got our ass beaten. But I enjoy. I think it. I think the game mode, you know, is promising. It looks like, you know, it looks interesting. It's shorter as well than Wonder Contest. It's like 30 minutes instead of 45. So I think there is a way they can put both in the same week. That would be nice. I would enjoy that very much. To have both Wonder Contest and Battle of Dawn in a week. Best lineup for each troop type for Season 3. Lubu still remains strong, Mulan still remains strong, Miyamoto working Arthur, and for Pikeman, still Richard, or I mean Leonidas rather. Is the reward good? I think you get a few gems, I'm not sure. Battle of Dawn rewards. So you get these rewards if you win or lose. So if you win, you get 2 green gems. You have personal rewards. So you have some quests during the event, like kill a certain number of enemies, contest a certain number of points, score a certain number of points, etc. So you get rewards based on the based on your performance, basically. And then you have rewards based on your tier, which I don't know exactly what it is, but I think your tier increases based on your number of victory and stuff. Fais un bag à 4000 pour le bout ou Attila. Je dirais Eastern Events plutôt. Pour le bout, je te conseillerais plutôt la Marguerite. Bag de Marguerite. Wow, we lost so many points there. Only 38, while our team scored 185 points here. Wow, that's rough. That's actually very rough. So, yep. That's about it, guys. I will have to go because, like I said, I have not eaten anything yet. It's close to 10 p.m. ATC. I mean, it's close to 10 p.m. here. So I'll see you maybe tomorrow night. I'm not sure. How many battles I've done? You have done now? Only 1. I mean, me 1, but our alliance 5. It's the first time it appears on beta. Thanks, Jacob. So we have KVK tomorrow, but sadly I will not be able to participate. I think, by the way, I think someone said they came from 116. Yes, Dragon Lisk, thank you, man. GG's again as well to you, Dragon. It was a very enjoyable fight. If you're still here, thank you, man. So I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I will stream, I'm not sure. Tomorrow night, if I have something to stream. Otherwise, other than that, maybe next week as well. I'll see. I'll try. I would like to stream a treasure hunt or something like that. You know, something that I could use for a gameplay, video or something. So I wish you guys, you know, a good weekend. I'll try to be here tomorrow. I'm not sure. And I hope you liked the stream. Feel free to give a like. It's always, you know, always appreciated. By the way, I think the camera hates me. If you want to support the channel and if you want to have more in-depth information or something like that, I do some, you know, small private coaching, lineup coaching, which comes as a plus to becoming a member to the channel. So if you want to support the channel, you can become a member, and you can have your personalized account or lineup coaching. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll try to work on the videos when I have some time. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe next week. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Bye everyone, have a good weekend.